They said Afrobeats will never go global. In fact, they mocked him, his name, and his song at the time. But today, he's one of the reasons why the world dances to our rhythm. His name is Ayodeji Balogun, aka. His mom was a Pentecostal church worker, and his father was a modest man trying to care for a family of 7 children in one of Lagos' most unforgiving neighborhoods. Young Wizzy would sneak out of his parents' sight, not to go and play with other children. No. This guy was looking for anywhere he could record. Any church that would allow him go close to their microphone, he was taking the opportunity. Back then, he called himself Lil Prince. The streets were not feeling it at all. He dropped his first recording with a group called Glorious 5. And the industry didn't notice them, so they just moved on. But not Wizkid. He stayed in those dingy studios. He recorded, erased, and recorded again. It was either music or music. Nigeria in the early 2000s was not ready to believe that a teenager would come and revolutionize the entire industry. They wanted carbon copy of American artists, just copy their one and Ghana and bring it. But Wizkid was ready to give them something they had never heard of. And so while his peers were shipping off to school, he was in a recording studio with Banky W's Empire Mate Entertainment, working as a backup vocalist, invincible, uncredited, and hungry for some action. In 2009, everything shifted. He dropped his first single, Holla at Your Boy. If you see me drive by, I'll at your boy. I got my swag, I'll at your boy. Wizkid had been grinding for years, from age 11 to about age 19. But then Banky W saw something different, something special. And in 2009, Wizkid got signed to EME Records. In 2011, he dropped the Superstar album. In 2014, he dropped the Ayo album, and that brought international features and global recognitions. And in 2016, this was where history was written for Wizkid. He got featured by Drake on the One Dance song, which became #1 on the planet, 9 times platinum, 3 billion streams. It was the most streamed song on Spotify at the time. 2017, he released Sounds from the Other Side. And in 2018, the collaboration of the year. He and Beyonce were on the Brown Skin Girl song. And then in 2020, he dropped the Made in Lagos album. And this is where Wizkid's legacy was cemented. And then he dropped Essence featuring Thames. That song made it to the Billboard Hot 100. Made in Lagos became the longest charting Nigerian album on the Billboard World Album chart, with over 4 billion streams across platforms. Here are a list of some of his achievements. He has 5 studio albums. The biggest album, culturally and commercially, was Made in Lagos. The most streamed song was Essence featuring Thames. That song did close to 1 billion views on Spotify. He has over 10 billion global streams, over 150 awards, and 300 plus nominations, including the Grammy. In 2021, he shut down the Royal Albert Hall and is the first Nigerian artist to sell out that hall. He's also the first African artist to headline the Rolling Loud Festival. And also in London, he sold out the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But here's what blogs won't tell you. Wizkid's wealth isn't the flex, it's the statement. So here's my question for you. What is your own surreality? What is that place, that circumstance, that situation that everyone has said you can't rise above? This Wizkid story is not necessarily about music. It's about betting on yourself when all the odds are laughing at you. So tell me, what's that one thing you're not giving up on, no matter what everyone else says?